Icon Swaps 2 is on the way, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at all of the rewards leaked. Criminal FIFA and Foot Sheriff have put this together, so huge shout out to them. Twitter, Instagram, make sure you drop them a follow. So we do have the official loading screen from EA Sports. Icon Swaps 2 is going to be starting Monday, 6 p.m. UK time, and let's not waste any time. Let's jump into the first set of rewards. Now, it wouldn't be Icon Swaps without these normal rewards at the start. EA Sports have been doing this, I'm pretty sure now, every single icon swaps. We've just seemed to be seeing this all the time. I think the first time they did it, whether it was back in FIFA 21, maybe icon swaps 1, everybody absolutely loved it, and they've just kept it in since, and I think it's extremely good. Still thinking, is it maybe too generous? We're getting so much SBC fodder. Well, I'm not going to be complaining. We've got Griezmann flashback SBC supposedly coming soon. Lots of different other SBCs as well. Ben Yedder Player of the Month is available right now, which I think is a great card. Loads of different party bags. Those player picks, they've expired now, but you never know. Maybe we're going to be getting something more like that with Road to the Final. So I think these SBC fodder are always the go-to. We should be getting 9 tokens right away on Monday. So if you calculate that, you could do, of course, the 25 times 83 plus, and then you could also do the 25 times 82 plus. That is the max you could do, of course. To do the last one for 2 tokens, you'd have 1 token missing. So you do have to wait a little bit of time until we do get those. But 9 tokens, if you want SBC fodder, this is what you could spend it on potentially right at the start. Now, next up, we are going to be seeing Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry is going to be a great card. I think for 6 tokens, it's not too bad. I do sort of question, is the tokens, is the players at the start, are they really worth it? I think the ones that are after 9 tokens start to get really worth it because EA Sports know that you have to wait. But for the 6 tokens, I do think it is quite good. You sort of need to calculate, do you need the SBC fodder? Is there something you could spend the SBC fodder into something more useful? Or do you want to just take the Thierry Henry? That is sort of how you have to be looking at it. But of course, here you do have that icon factor. So maybe it's your squad. You need some chemistry links. That's why you're looking for an icon. Next up, we do have Xavi. Xavi is going to be a center mid, of course, Spanish. I do think it's a good looking card. It's not an end game card. And I think that's the catch also with Thierry Henry and these cards sort of at the start here. They're not really going to last you too long. There is sort of like an expiry date on them where they're no longer going to be able to serve that purpose in your team. But for now, I think Xavi could be a very interesting card for sure. Now, at 8 tokens, we are going to be getting a Prime Icon pack. So it's not going to be a player pick. It's going to be a pack for 8 tokens. So theoretically, you could grind the whole evening on Monday and you could go ahead and get this. You don't have to wait for any more tokens to be released. These are the best plays you can get in here, of course. Do not think you're going to get one of these. These are just the best possible. If you get lucky, if you get extremely lucky, you will be getting maybe one of these cards, but do not count on your luck to get one of these cards. But I think this is going to be interesting, of course. This was valued, I believe, at around 350k or something around that. So that's sort of like the price of the SBC if you try and calculate how much tokens the coins, how much the tokens would be worth if you sort of like looked at it in the value of coins, because you're going to be getting this, of course, exchanging 8 tokens for this, and the SBC was around, I think, 350k or 400k or something like that. Now, 9 tokens is going to be the last thing you can get before you have to wait, which I think is around 30 days at least. Usually it's around like 45 days you have to wait. Stoichkov is actually going to be a great card, I do think. 92 pace, 93 shooting. I do think this is going to be quite an interesting card. Is it going to be the most end game card? Probably not, but I do think it could be interesting and it could definitely serve a purpose for quite a few people. Now, next up, once you grind all of the 9 tokens from this Icon Swaps 2 that are going to be released from tomorrow on Monday, then you have to wait around 30-45 days and you're going to be getting the next batch of tokens. If you're going to be getting just earning 1 token from there, you're going to be wanting to exchange 10 tokens, you can get a mid Prime Icon pack and it's going to be guaranteed 91 plus. So here are the best possible mid and prime players. So we do have, of course, both R9s in here. We've got both Pelés. So this is potentially what you could be getting. I think this is going to be decent. This is not too much of a video of talking about whether or not it's going to be the best thing to choose it, but it's more so of actually taking a look at the leaks and just briefly talking about our opinions. But we do have next up Gerrard. It's going to be Steven Gerrard, and it is going to be the Moments version. So this is going to be Moments Gerrard. And now we don't actually know, of course, I believe the dynamic image is confirmed, but this hasn't actually been released. So this is going to be a card that is pretty much going to get announced. I believe it's going to get announced tomorrow, and it's sort of going to be seen as a reward, but you won't be able to actually get it. And we can presume that by the time you are able to get this in the month or so, Moments icons will be released. But this is definitely a very interesting card. I do believe there is sort of going to be that announcement. And we do have Cafu, 93 rated Cafu. I think this is going to be a great card. Now, this is probably going to be an end game card. We were talking about whether or not it's going to be end game. This Cafu, I believe, is going to be end game. So definitely, if you need a right back, or a lot of people are playing them at the right wing position, I do think this could be a great option here for sure. Now, for 12 tokens, we're going to be having a mid or prime, but it's going to be a player pick. So this could be quite interesting. This is where it does get interesting for these packs. 12 tokens, mid or prime player pick. That is going to be very interesting for sure. 13 tokens is going to be a 92 plus prime icon guaranteed, and that's going to be in the form of a pack. So a player pick, 92 plus prime would be insane. It being a pack, it is still going to be pretty decent. However, it does actually eliminate quite a few prime icons. I believe Vieira, I think, a couple others that are actually worth a bunch. Vieira is 91, I believe, his prime card. So it eliminates a few, but it's going to be eliminating a lot of bad ones as well. I think with these packs, we sort of need to wait and see how they're going to be going and how they're actually going to be once it does get released, and see what people are going to be getting from it. 14 tokens, we're going to be having Moments Cannavaro. So this is very similar to Gerrard. Again, we haven't actually seen this card. I don't think so. So it hasn't been released. It's not currently available. In Ultimate Team, we don't have Moments. So this is going to be incredible. Even for myself, if I can withstand not doing those SBC fodders at packs at the start, the 25 plus, those are great. However, it does sort of limit you to these later icon players at the end, and these are absolutely amazing. If I had pretty much if I just would stay away from those SBC fodder packs, this is something I would definitely consider. I think next to Varane flashback, Cannavaro Moments could just be complete end game brick walls that your opponent are going to struggle to get past. So this Cannavaro I'm a big fan of for sure. 15 tokens, we're going to be having a prime player pick. Now, this is going to be insane. A player pick, I assume it's going to be one of three. I assume one of three. One of three is usually how we get it. All prime player is going to be insane. 15 tokens. If you're going to grind all the way to here, you definitely deserve to get something good. So very interesting reward there for 15 tokens. 16 tokens, 92 plus prime or Moments pack. Now, I didn't know what to put here because, of course, we don't have Moments versions, Moments cards yet announced, revealed, but we can assume, of course, Pele, R9, Hullet, all of those cards. Now, the potential of there being a Moments, if you compare it with the last one, I sort of would say this one's a little bit more interesting because you've got that Moments guaranteed in, because you've got that chance of the Moments being in there, which you don't in the 15 tokens prime player pick. It is very interesting for sure. Now, the last reward is going to be Garrincha, and this is going to be 17 tokens. Now, he was worth on the PlayStation market around 1.6 million, 1.5 million coins, which I think is a lot, of course. So for 17 tokens, if you grind all the way here and you choose to choose him, I think it would be a great card. End game, of course, so definitely would be worth it if that's the play you want to go for. Now, just to summarize here, we can see all of the options here. I think, in my opinion, personally, I'm probably going to be trying to aim for the Cannavaro. That's going to be my goal. But then I might go ahead and just get myself an SBC fodder pack to do a cheeky SBC that gets released. We never know. We're going to have to see. But I do think Icon Swaps 2 looks interesting. Keep in mind, these are just leaks, so this hasn't been confirmed. But Foot Sheriff is scarily, or he's literally never wrong. It's that scary. So we're going to have to see. But Monday, 6 PM UK time. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.